And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Clark Schmidt. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement. So he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch is outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That clips a corner. Runner on the go. Good job to fight that one off. Line drive, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Out to center. Chisholm sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one away. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Josh Naylor now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Ball. In the dirt. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
No, he's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And here is Adrian Del Castillo. Hard hit to third. There's one.
On the tag, he's out.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Pavin Smith at the plate now. That's ball one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ripped on the ground to second. Terang over to first in time. And that is that. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Brandon Pfaadt. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And now Ben Rice. That's back there.
Oh, you are a star, aren't you?
He sends it out of here. It's 2-1. Here's Jose Ramirez. That is the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And that is out of play. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Headed towards the corner. Bellinger in a full sprint. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. One down, base is empty. Gurriel gets a piece. That one the other way, and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps.
Witt for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Bottom of the second. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The right fielder, Cody.
Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. In the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. And that's outside. He swings and crushes one deep on its way, way back there, gone. It's a belly bomb. He leaves the yard to right. It's 2-2. Carlos Santana now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Yeah, that's fouled off. McCarthy settles under it, corrals it, and there's one down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Brendan Donovan. And ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. This one in the dirt. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Right-hander kicks, deals, and it's 1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, and this one gets away. Runner stays put at third. Tied up here in the early going. That misses the zone. Now 3-1. throw to first in time.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In the air, center field. Nabs it, and there's one down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Singled and scored his first time. Pulls that one foul. There's a swing and a drive. Dives. What a play. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Suarez getting to start at the hot corner, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. Third out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Bryce Terang. Fought back to work.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
That's outside, and that's ball 2. That's down and in.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And up next for New York, Bobby Witt Jr. Falk checks over to first, and he's back.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2.
Marte, off-balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And next for New York, Ben Rice. He's already homered in this game.
1-0.
Snap throw to first, but he's safe.
No, he's in there.
In the dirt, but kept close. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Witt at first, one gone. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 away now. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That one ripped. That's back. Booyah! And they add on. It's 5-2. So 2 down. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Suarez gets it to first, and Bellinger is out. That ends the frame. Back in the Bronx, and now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. He's 0 for 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Diving stop at first, and they get the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 18, Shelby Miller.
And there's a strike.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So digging in, Brendan Donovan. Ball one there.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One ball,
Yankees
one strike.
up by 3. Clips the corner. 1-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Gurriel handles the chance, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Left field, way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hey.
Runner at second, 2 down. Perdomo. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Foul ball.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Whip for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So the lineup flips over. This is Corbin Carroll. Inside, just missed.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. There's a ball.
He's
safe at second, and that was not close. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now he breaks his bat. Terang throws to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Here's Ketel Marte. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Santana with the throw to first. Out number 3. Back for more from the Bronx. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's a ball.
And it remains 2-2. That one way inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 37, Kevin Jingle.
That ball's foul.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Fights it off. He'll see another. Marte got him on the off-balance throw. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So up next, Ben Rice. He's already homered here in this one.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-2. One out, base is empty. And here comes Bellinger. First pitch just misses. Still only one out here in the inning. Gurriel on the run. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
No, that's a foul ball.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying, and it's gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 8-3. On the ground. Witt sends it to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Now batting.
And now it's going to be Adrian Del Castillo. That one hammered center field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Pavin Smith. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Perdomo at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Ball 1.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. Ball 1. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Did not go. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. They say it went.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The other way. Ramirez sends it to first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the sixth.
Leading
In
off
now is
for
the
the
Yankees
Yankees,
DH, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
Suarez handles, throws
He's
to
out.
first. One away, bottom of the sixth. Jason Dominguez digs in now. Fastball for a strike. Ginkel, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider,
Ball,
and he
inside.
works in a sinker. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. One out, base is empty. And that's too high. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Chisholm Jr.
Perdomo slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dominguez makes the grab, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
McCarthy up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Hit in the air left field. Dominguez makes a nice running catch. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Couple of walks and a strikeout.
Kyle Nelson.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Nelson
the count.
fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Out to short. Toss to Naylor. One up, one down.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
And that one is in for a strike. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Perdomo zips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in New York, we're at the top of the 8th. Now here is Eugenio Suarez. And a foul ball. That's inside.
Ball 1.
That one fouled off. Popped up. And there's one down. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Yankees, Adrian Morejon.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Check swing called strike. And that is strike two. And that skips into third.
Strikes.
That one just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field. Brings it in. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo. 1 for 3.
Number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in New York, bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. Nelson back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Bellinger up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Gurriel on the run. And that is foul. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit.
Donovan.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Victor Caratini, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. And that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. You see the velocity, 97. With that fastball. Morejon in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen. Luke Weaver.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it for the second out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Gurriel gets a piece. 2 outs.
Ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Ball 2.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Weaver is just 1 strike away.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
2 down, nobody on. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game. Schmidt with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.